From the Under Lock and Key release, that is Will the Sun Rise, and just before that we heard The Lesser of Two Evils from the Dysfunctional release. And well, as a tradition here, Chris, Don is late. So he'll call us here pretty soon. But what I wanted to get into is I didn't watch this thing. You had sent this over earlier. Okay. You said that Rudy Sarzo is crazy. It's a YouTube video.
I don't remember what that's about.
All right. Well, anyway, you sent this YouTube video over, and it says Rudy Sarzo with Long Island Medium visited by Randy Rhoads.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, Rudy, I don't know if this is one of them shows or what, but Rudy did a seance on TV.
Okay.
And of course, Randy Rhoads spoke to him.
All right.
And he buys into it hook, line, and sinker. What a fucking rube.
Okay.
He literally, you watch it, play it, we'll play the audio, and you tell me if he's faking or if he's really buying this.
All right.
It's awful.
All right. Well, Rudy Sarzo apparently is visiting a Long Island, they call him a medium or whatever, but right. Apparently, this girl can get in touch with Randy Rhoads.
Apparently, she has.
Okay, let's find out. Let's see what this is.
All right.
Let me see if there's any show description here. Nope, it just doesn't say where this is filmed or what it's for. If it's for a TV show or anything.
Well, it's TV quality, so it's for something.
All right, here we go.
You're a natural.
I'm a natural. Did you just play an old Cuban song recently?
Yes,
or an
I
old
did.
song?
Yes, I did.
Ha!
Yeah.
Your father just told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I wasn't going to do this today. I said, no, I am not going to do this today. And I'm like, and I heard, tell Rudy, I was with him when he played the old Cuban song.
Oh. A few days ago, I was playing some traditional Cuban music. I was actually playing that on my bass guitar. It was not a song that I usually play. You know, I felt that I needed to.
And I felt like you hadn't played that song in a really long time.
No, I haven't.
He wants to thank you for playing that song.
Well, thank you. Thank you for...
This girl has got this big hair, kind of like like what they like the women on Goodfellas.
Mm-hmm.
She's got this big like 70s bouffant hairdo.
Right.
It's just distracting.
It is, but it's not distracting from the fact that Rudy's playing into this nonsense.
Yeah. Oh, Don's calling. Hang on a minute. Hey, Don. Okay. Well, midnight. Right now it's quarter after 11. It's midnight your time.
What the fuck?
Correct.
And we wait. Oh my goodness. Always organized here on the Classic Metal Show. Fuck yeah. I don't know what's going on here, folks, but I'm going to drink my beer and wait until Neely comes back. I have exactly nothing to talk about. Man, this is the first time that I'm speechless. What the hell? Neely has...
all right, I'm here.
I thought you abandoned me.
No, I just potted down.
Okay.
He was just like, I'm running late out of this meeting. I had a meeting. I'm running late. I'll call you in 30 minutes.
So it's going to...
I know. I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. That's Dockin' World for you.
I know. Jesus Christ. All right, let me send another email.
All right. It's Dockin' World.
So do I move back to 2?
Just, well, a half hour later than what it was going to be.
All right, go ahead with
All right. So here's Rudy. He's talking to this medium.
Bringing the message. My father passed away from Alzheimer's about a year ago. The song that I was playing is an old Cuban song called Sabor a Mi. It was one of his favorite songs.
Look, we're very dear friends.
I know.
I said I was not going to do this today.
I think he let us here
Yeah.
to this spot in the store.
Because it's private.
Yeah.
He led us here to this spot
to this spot.
because it's private.
Who buys into this bullshit?
I don't know.
Have you ever known anybody that does this?
No.
I have not either.
Yeah. I would never even consider participating in anything like this.
I can't fathom how you go in and you give somebody, some money and say, okay, now tell me what my dead Uncle George is thinking.
Right.
Oh, Uncle George said you were, it was something wet. Maybe you were having a drink. Did you drink anything today? I had a glass of milk. See, that's what George was saying. He saw you drinking the milk. Was it white milk? Was it 2%? Oh, it was 2%. Yes! George was right there with you, and he's proud of you for being healthy.
Right.
By drinking the... Shut up! Such bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I just started seeing other things too. It has to do with I don't know, the buddy of yours that died in the plane crash. He's here.
Randy Rhoads was a musician who I have played with in Quiet Riot. He was the person responsible for my career. Sometimes I ask myself, when I'm in need of advice, I say, what would Randy do?
He stands and salutes you. He goes, Rudy doesn't have to do what he does. Because he said, I saw you playing different types of music. And I want him to know that that means the world to me.
He's standing there getting all emotional and shit.
He's ready to cry.
Yeah.
He's connected to Randy.
Yeah.
It's too bad he doesn't have his little puppy with him. He could be holding his puppy.
Right. Could be. What do they call the people who carry those dogs around? Their therapy dogs.
Faggots?
Yeah. Well, he would have his therapy dog with him.
Yeah, he might need one after this contact with Randy.
Exactly.
Jesus.
A couple of nights ago, I participated in an event. I played live, and part of it was my
Oh my God.
my collaboration with Randy in different bands. And his family was there too, his sister.
And you hadn't seen them in years.
Yes,
It's been so long, and it was so healing.
Yeah.
So know what you felt, know that his soul was present for that, and thanking you for the amazing and beautiful tribute.
The fact that she's sharing her gift is very special. And
So he's just sharing in her gift.
Sharing her gift with him.
Right.
The gift of Randy. Come on. And I'm sure she had no idea who Randy Rhoads was until this encounter, right?
Supposedly. Yeah.
Your friend, you had a friend. He was a musician. That's right. I have lots of friends that are musicians.
Yeah, but can you narrow it down?
He played an instrument, some kind of an instrument, maybe a guitar. Yeah, you must be talking about one of our guitar players in Quiet Riot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Quiet Riot. Something about he was really good, and now he's really dead. Oh my God, it's Randy. Ugh, so bad.
Yep.
so bad. To know that my friend was there to witness it and be a part of it, that was magical. It really was.
It was magical.
Magical.
Okay.
This is. Tell me you don't feel bad for Rudy.
Well, I don't. It's hard to tell if he's playing the part, if this is like a TV show.
Okay.
You know, because these quote unquote reality shows. You know, they're not reality.
No,
they're all scripted. So it's just like, wouldn't it be cool if you visited this Long Island medium and she put you in touch with Randy Rhoads, and then, you know, it affects you in such a way.
Well, maybe, but
and here's your check for $50,000 for appearing on the show.
Yeah, I'm in. You really think he made $50,000?
No, I'm just using that as a number, but
I'm wondering if he made 50,000 pennies for this. 500. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, whatever it is.
Thank you for the message.
Oh my God. So
Oh
people
my
ask me all
God.
the time if I read my family and friends all the time. And the truth is, I don't. I hardly ever do. But sometimes when spirit wants to come through for someone, I mean, come on. You know what happens. Do I really have a choice? Stop giving me all these Zen instruments. What is happening? Teresa's.
Wow.
Well, thank God that they had the cameras rolling when those spirits came to her, right?
Right.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the rest of us could have missed that. Jesus.
That's just too silly.
Just dumb.
I hate to see people that we collectively as music fans respect.
Yeah.
And they do something like that.
It's just embarrassing.
Yeah, well, you know, it was like what we did a couple weeks ago with the whole Billy Sheehan thing.
Yeah.
That was just bizarre.
Yeah. Craziness. But now, do you respect Rudy less?
No, I mean, I like Rudy. I know Rudy a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a quick story.
Okay.
Let's see. I met Rudy back in, who was he playing with? Where did I see him?
Loyalist or Cult?
No, I think he was playing with
Someone.
No, I'm trying to think if it was just prior to Quiet Riot getting back together. You know,
Okay.
with the most popular lineup when they did that one last record, that Rehab, was it Rehab?
Yeah, 2007.
Yeah. And that, you know, the last time that the Carlos Cavazo, Rudy Sarzo, Frankie Banali, and Kevin Dubrow lineup went out.
Okay. Wow. That's before that. That was not with Rehab.
What was that name of the record that they did?
I'm looking. Let's see. Where's the? Good God, have they had a lot of? Of course, Quiet Riot's the one that doesn't have the little graph. Shit.
Let me see here.
Rudy Sarzo, 80.
Quiet Riot.
97 to 2003 is Rudy. Now, when is Carlos?
It's Alive and Well. Is it
Alive
Alive and
Well?
Well?
Could be.
I think that might have been it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it was before that. I'm trying to think where I met him. It was on a Rock Never Stops deal.
Okay.
Who was he playing with?
Might have been taking tickets.
No, he was playing with somebody, and I sat down. Well, not sat down, but just chit chat. This was like back in the late 90s.
So STB days.
Yeah, it was like 98. So I'm not sure who he was with 98, but I ran into him in 98 and just chatted with him, and he remembered me for whatever reason. And through the years, I'd run into him at different shows and things. One time I was flying out of Chicago to L.A.
Okay.
And he was sitting 2 seats behind me. two rows behind me on the plane.
Okay, wow.
And I went back there and walked up to him, and he looked at me, and he was just like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And he was just like real friendly because he recognized me and stuff. And we've talked on and off. I think he was on the show here when he was promoting his book Off the Rails. Is that the Rudy Sarzo, Randy Rhoads book, Off the Rails?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I have that, and he came on the show for that.
Okay.
So and then I think some fan submitted a picture of him wearing the shirt that I gave him on the plane.
Nice.
Yeah, because I had some CMS shirts with me when I was going out to LA, and I pulled one out of my bag and gave it to him on the plane. Okay. And somebody sent one in where he took a picture with them and he was wearing the shirt.
Look at that.
Yeah. So Rudy's a nice guy. Every time I'd see him, he's always really, really pleasant, real friendly. I saw him at NAMM this past January.
Sure.
He was doing like a showcase type thing, and I walked up and said hello to him and stuff, and he kind of recognized me and was like, "Hey, bro, how's it going? Nice to see you again."
Right.
That kind of thing.
Sure.
But do I not respect him? Do I respect him less after seeing this?
No.
I'm going to say no. I mean, I don't. This is the way that I look at it. I see these guys in their later stages of their career.
Okay.
And I know a lot of these guys were not smart with their money.
Okay.
So I don't know that Rudy has money. I don't know that he doesn't have money.
Sure.
I mean, for all I know, he could be buku rich. I don't know. But when I see these guys do this kind of stuff, I think that they have to take about any paying gig they can get.
And Rudy's bounced so much that he's never been established with any of these guys.
Right.
I mean, I'm looking at the lineup. He's done he's done records with Ozzy, Quiet Riot, Whitesnake, Mars, McAlpine, Aldridge, Rock, and Sarzo, Manic Eden, Michelangelo Badio, whatever, Dio, the Bass Invaders, I don't even know that band, Ripper, Animetal USA, what the hell, the D-Metal All-Stars, and Queensryche featuring Jeff Tate.
Yeah, both he and his brother were in that.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of records with all of these people. And I know he's toured in addition to that with Blue Oyster Cult because that's the time I met him.
Mm-hmm.
Oyster Cult was opening for Skynyrd.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually was sitting at a table and Rudy just sat down next to me to eat.
Sure.
He was just, I didn't really talk to him other than I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And that was it. Cause I was with my son and, I didn't want to show my son, "Hey, just start talking to these fucking guys." Yeah. I wanted to be polite.
Well, now that I think about it, now that I'm thinking back, Quiet Riot was on that bill for that Rock Never Stops tour.
And that's when you met him.
Yeah. And they played out at Midwest Fireworks out in Deerfield.
Okay.
And the guy out there who owned that fireworks place, he put on that Rock Never Stops show, which was Quiet Riot, Firehouse, LA Guns, Warrant.
Right.
And I'm trying to think who else might have been on that bill. And that's the same time I met Ralph Saenz.
Okay.
And and that's when I had a chance to talk to him because Quiet Riot was touring as that popular lineup at that point.
Well, I'm not trying to say Rudy's a bad guy either. I'm just saying I feel bad for him.
I feel bad that if he's doing this just because it's a paycheck instead of, I don't know. That's bizarre.
I feel bad for him if it's a paycheck. I feel worse for him if he buys it. If he's that gullible.
True.
I feel real bad for him if he's believing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel as bad for him if he's grabbing a check. Look, everybody got to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Make their money.
I have a hard time believing whatever it is that I see on quote-unquote reality TV.
Sure.
Because it's, so much of it is scripted,
right.
If not all of it.
Right.
Like one of the better reality TV shows that I watched years ago and in only the first 2 seasons, and then after that it got stupid,
Yeah.
was that Orange County Choppers.
Oh, with the guy with the weird mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Sr. and Paul Jr.
And now that Paul Sr.'s getting ready to do jail time.
Really? What happened?
Big tax thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget what it was, but he like fucked somebody out of like several $1 million.
Well, that's surprising.
I just saw that this week. Let me see. Paul Tootle.
Yeah, that's a Tuttle.
Tuttle?
Yeah, Tuttle.
Paul Sr. tax problem. Let's see. I'm looking for that. Oh, yeah, he's in real fucking problem. He's got a $1.4 million lawsuit against him, and they had to sell Orange County Choppers. It was auctioned off. Wow, that's not good.
No. Well, the first 2 seasons, which was way back in the either late 90s or early 2000s, actually was really good.
Okay.
You know, it just seemed like a normal day-to-day operations at a motorcycle, fabrication shop.
Okay.
But then they started adding in all the drama and all the infighting and all the arguing and all the, all the added distractions. And it was less about the motorcycles and the creations that they made. It was more about the family drama. And it just seemed to me that a lot of that was just scripted in or trumped up.
What fucking drama? Hey, I don't like those tailpipes you put on there. Let's fight about it. I mean, is that what it was?
Yeah, it was like, well, like his son Paul Jr. He was one of the master designers.
Okay.
And he would build these motorcycles, and then his old man, Paul Sr., would come and criticize him. And he goes, well, those handlebars, they shouldn't be bent like that. They should be bent like this. And he goes, well, this is my design. I've been building bikes long before you were born, Sonny. And it's like, well, fuck you. I know the latest in technology. You haven't kept up on that. Well, if you are so smart, you get your own shop. That kind of shit. That kind of stupid stuff.
Yeah, I would have checked. This is why I don't think I've ever... The only reality show I think I've ever entertained for like seasons worth was the original 4 seasons of the Real World.
Yeah, the one, of course, that stands out for me is obviously the one with that Puck guy.
Puck and whatever his name was that died, Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro Zamora.
Yeah, Pedro Zamora, the AIDS patient.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the biggest crush on fucking Cat in season 4. Wow, did I lose a lot of jism to the fucking Cat.
And you were married during this time.
More reason to be jerking off. Kidding me? I was married. I was like 18 years or 15 years into the marriage. I was jerking my dick more than I was getting any puss.
Sure. It's like, what are you doing? I'm jerking off the cat.
Yeah, exactly. No, not your cat. Someone else.
I'm watching The Real World. Leave me alone and throw me a tissue while you're at it.
Right. No, it'd be in the bathroom, door locked.
Yeah, now close the door, will you?
Yeah. What do you mean you can see my shadow laying on the floor in the bathroom?
Nice. Yeah. But, reality TV just doesn't do it for me personally. I just can't watch it. Because I just can't get immersed into the fakeness of it.
Yeah. I can't watch any. I don't even know. I mean, you got the Kardashians. I don't know if there's any others that are even on.
Well, isn't like those TV shows like Lost?
No, Lost was a show.
Yeah, or what's that other one? The island
Survivor.
show. Survivor. Yeah, Survivor.
I've never watched that.
Yeah, but see, there's one right there that had like massive popularity, and of course the outcome is predetermined.
Right, I've never watched it. I don't know what they do.
I could never watch a show like that, and it just. And how about that one stupid show that was on? What was it called? Something about the something towing.
Towing?
Yeah, they would tow cars away.
Repo, like
repo something.
I don't even know that one.
Look it up. See if you can find anything on it. It's a repo TV show. That was terrible because everything was reenacted from a real incident.
Would that be Operation Repo?
That might be it, but tell me a little more about it.
Operation Repo is an American television program that depicts the world of car repossession with a team that... this is fictional. Never mind. Airplane Repo. Repo shows.
Yeah, that might have been it. Operation Repo.
Okay.
Because they basically acted out real life situations. So they'll be backing up to somebody's car to tow it away, and then somebody will come running out of the house, and they'll start fighting them and kicking them, and you can't take my car, and that kind of shit.
Sure.
It's like, who would watch this?
I know Georgetta used to watch Cake Boss.
I don't know. What is that?
It's about a guy that makes cakes.
Cake Boss?
Cake Boss.
Never even heard of it.
I caught a little of that. That was terrible, too. It was like a family, an Italian family in New York or somewhere that make like high-end cakes for weddings and shit like that.
Okay.
So, and every cake they ever made had a problem. It was like they'd order this cake and then be like, holy shit, how could you forget to order the icing?
Okay.
And it's this problem, and now we got to make this icing, and we've only got 24 hours to make enough icing for this cake.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrendous.
So you're up against the clock now.
Yeah, to deliver a dumb cake. Cake Boss.
All right.
Reality shows stink. I can't believe that there's still people that watch this shit.
Well, I can't believe that anybody believed that this is reality.
Yeah. Well, Cake Boss was real.
Sure it was. Sure it was.
Cake Boss.
How stupid.
And dude, they'll make a reality show out of anything, though. They would. Don't you think that if we pitched it, we could find a TV crew to come out and shoot CMS?
Yeah, well, we could, but then they'd want to write a script for it.
Okay, on this show.
Well, and then they'd want you and I to disagree about shit, and then they'd want us to fight about it, and then we got to do a show together, and there's all this hurt feelings, and
yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you guys FaceTime, because that looks better than just a phone call. So we're gonna have you FaceTime, and you're gonna tell Neely that he's an asshole for talking about Dokken this week.
Right.
So then we're going to have him start talking about Dokken on the show, and you're going to push the mic away in anger and walk off the show. And then to really spice it up, we're going to have Don Dokken come in and take your spot. And then you're going to worry that Don is taking your spot on the show. And then, as a surprise twist, we're going to have you go with the regular band Dokken and sing with them one night on the show because Don's doing the show.
Is that you, Don?
What the fuck?
Oh, no, it's our good friend from Finland.
Yeah, that's right. That's Jan Patrick.
What's going on, Jan Patrick? How are things in Finland?
Well, not too shabby.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that's a very positive attitude you have.
Okay. Not too positive. I don't think so.
No. Well, what is on your mind today, my countrymen?
Well, I was thinking about all this kind of shitty shows.
Shitty shows? Oh, you mean reality shows?
Yeah.
Do they have reality shows in Finland?
Oh, do they? Oh, fuck.
Okay, tell us about a reality show in Finland.
Hey, it's all about the same thing that is in USA. It's all about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit what they are.
So you don't watch them?
No, I don't really watch them, no.
Okay, but you know they exist.
Yeah, I know they exist, and I know that they are really shitty. Some, there is a woman, and then there's a man, and then there is a fucking woman and a man, and then they are going to fuck themselves and whatever.
Sounds like real life to me. There's a woman, then there's a man, and they fuck up things together, and then it's just like they're fighting, and then one kills the other, and the other one drinks himself to death.
Yeah, but that's not like your life, is it?
No, it's not like my life at all.
Yeah, that's right. That's like Chris's life.
Is that like your life, Chris?
Apparently so. If Jan Patrick thinks so,
right. Well, what are you doing tonight, Jan? Or it's in the daytime over there now, right? It's Sunday over there, right?
No, it's about 8 a.m.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Well, you should be going to church. It's Easter morning over there.
Fuck you. Fucking church. I'm not a fucking Tim James going to church. ain't going to church.
No church for Jan.
Fucking A.
No.
How about you? How about you? You're not going to church either.
I have made it clear that I will not be attending a church service tomorrow, but I could if I wanted to.
How about Chris?
of course not. Come on.
How about is Chris attending a fucking anything?
Yes, I'm attending something.
Okay. So you're getting some pussy licked or something?
Not unless my mom is willing to give it up. I'm doing a family thing tomorrow.
Fuck you, Chris. Hey, you told me you have girls. You have 2 girls.
Yeah.
That you are going to fuck.
Well, maybe I have, but I am not spending time with either of them tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow I gotta play Family Guy. I gotta go do the family thing.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, Chris, you're not exciting enough. Fuck you.
Sorry, every once in a while I gotta do the family thing.
Jan was trying to live vicariously through your experiences, and you're not providing him anything to spank to.
Well, I promise you, Jan, by next Friday I will get some fresh pussy. Okay, by next Friday that will happen.
By next Friday, okay.
Yeah.
But
tomorrow.
that's too long. You gotta get some fresh pussy by tomorrow.
Jesus was against getting fresh pussy, so I'm gonna honor Jesus by not getting some pussy tomorrow.
Yeah, like your yeah.
All right, Jan, your manager says you're going to have to go.
Yeah, fuck you, pussies.
Fuck you, you pussies.
I love that he doesn't quite get the full English. That I love.
Yeah. I
love Jan to death. He's fun.
He's funny.
I know the people probably hate him, and I don't care. I love him.
I like him.
He's another one. Put him on the Tim James pile of people that I like that I know the audience hates. Because I think he's great.
Well, I like the fact that he listens to us.
This is going to sound really fucking retarded because I just know that it is retarded. But I literally can't. Every time he calls, I think he's sitting at the corner of the bar from that show Lilyhammer.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I can think of is that he's sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
And little Steven's, bringing in the strippers and Jan sitting at the bar talking that weird language and having a drink in Lilyhammer.
Right. That's funny.
Jan rolls.
Is that show coming back at all, or is that done?
Oh, done.
Really?
Yes.
Three seasons and out, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I'm with that one being canceled, actually.
Really?
It was a good show, but that second season was terrible.
Yeah, I agree with that. The third one, they did recover, though.
Yeah, but you know what the big problem with that show was? It's the same problem that I have with Narcos, even though I love the Narcos show. You can't, and for me, this is a big deal. For you, it's probably not as big of a deal. You can't watch either of those two shows as kind of background because they do half of it in the other language. So you can't watch Lilyhammer. You can't have it on and capture what they're doing.
Right.
You got to pay attention because then they break out the fucking Norwegian. Is that what they speak? Norwegian?
Yeah, that's in Norway.
So Norwegian.
Mm-hmm.
If they start talking in the Norwegian, you got to read the subtitles. And half the fucking show is in subtitles.
Okay.
And it loses me because I can't give 8 hours of intense watching.
Right.
To anything.
Yeah, if I watch anything, regardless of that situation, I'm gonna watch it. I can't walk away from it or be in another room or have my back turned to it and do other things.
But that's you. Me, I'm on the computer. I'm taking phone calls. I'm watching TV. I'm doing all of it at once. And then I get to the end. I'm like, what the fuck happened? But yeah, and between that and the gayness of the second season,
yeah,
Jesus.
I didn't like that at all.
That was tough.
Yeah, that was too much of that.
Yeah, there was everything was fags.
It was.
But that show is done. Dude, you know what they can't, and I know we're all over the fucking map. You know what? You probably haven't watched the show. Did you watch Outsiders at all?
Not yet, no.
They fucking canceled that.
Really? How many seasons was that into it?
Two. Season 2.
2 and done, huh?
2 and done. They're talking about now it's a free agent and Netflix might pick it up. That's the best fucking show on television right now. Without question, that's the best show on TV. It's, it's not what I would normally dig, but I totally love it. I saw it yesterday that they canceled it. I was like, what the fuck? What else does WGN have? It's their number 1 rated show, but it costs them too much to make it because it's based on a mountain and it does have like 40 characters.
Is that the one with Opie?
Yeah.
No,
right.
you did tell me about that. No, I have not watched it.
That fucking show rocks, my brother.
Uh-huh.
Dude, speaking of that, since I'm on my TV topic, I found a new thing for, our people that listen and get their TV from us.
Yes.
For you Amazon people or you could do this on a tablet or a phone and then Chromecast it over. Or I guess you could do it on a PC as well. But Chromecast it over. There's a new one called Mobdro. Mobdro. It's not a Kodi thing. It's an independent thing. And it's every fucking cable channel live.
Oh, really?
And it's mint.
Okay.
And I mean, like, you want HBO, it's there. You want Showtime, it's there. You want CBS, it's there. Whatever. It's all there. A&E, TBS, TNT, USA, whatever. It's all there. But the best feature on it, and I was on this today. I was just kind of kicking back after the basketball game, waiting for the show to start. And they have a bunch of channels that are 24/7 by categories. So you can have like a 24/7 rom-com or a 24/7 action or 24/7 drama, whatever. One of the categories, you'll love this, dude. 24/7 mafia. And it's all mafia movies. And I literally today I watched True Romance, and then right after True Romance I watched Bronx Tale. I was like, fuck yeah, this channel rocks. And I will be going as soon as we finish off here tonight. I'll be flipping right back to the 24/7 Mob channel again.
Nice.
So good, man. Definitely Mobdro is the shit.
Mobdro?
Mobdro.
Okay, I'll look that up.
Yep, it's because I know you watch like some live stuff here and there.
I do.
Not much, but it's all there. Everything. So by all means, jump in. And probably for football, it'd be great because it has like the CBS and NBC and all that.
Sure.
So you get all that stuff without having to go to fucking, illegal site.ru/ download it now / free cable / org / exe. Because some of those, you were sending me links, and some of them links, I was like, wow, that's some shady shit there.
It is. Well, it's outside the country.
Right. It's all from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
It's damn Russians.
Yeah.
They infiltrated our TV and our president.
Sure.